Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here's Pollard. Pass to Hall. Terry with a screen on Bryant. Here's Hall. No good on the three. Being in the early stages of this new season now, Clark, what are some of the things that have stood out so far?
Well, you know, some teams have come right out of the gate and made a statement. Others have taken a little while to get going. But, you know, like I always say, Kevin, it's a long season. You got to stay even keeled. A lot can change over the course of the length of the season.
Here's Pollard. Here's Terry. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Terry grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Come to me.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Clock at 6. Here's Hall. Pass to Terry. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
They set the pick from deep three-point land. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Terry. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bryant's shot is good.
Outside range, that's hard to defend.
Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Hall. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ring shot on the way. Here's Terry. Lays it up off the glass.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
The Wildcats have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bryant in the corner. Stolen by Terry. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And first.
Pick with the foul. Roll.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Miller. Outside. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Count that one.
going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Bryant. Here's the three. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Miller outside. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Bryant. 12 points for him. Basket counts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Pollard. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here is Bryant. A shot, no good. Down low, here's Cassell. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they've really fought hard for that 4th seed. This is a team that has never given up on themselves, which makes them so dangerous at this point of the season.
Now, here is Miller. 7 points in the game, and it's Pollard missing. Bryant has the open look. Here's Griffin, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Wildcats foul. Number 16. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Miller outside.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Sticking it to them and doing it with style.
Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Home. No good from outside.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Bryant. The rebound by Flanders. Now here is Miller. Defense right on him. And that one's drained from the low block. Miller's got 9 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming. Bryant outside for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Taking a nice composed jump shot in rhythm, under control, not forcing it in any way.
Here's Pollard, defended by Bryant. Terry outside, just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3, cans it from downtown. Terry's got his first 3 points of the game.
just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Bryant. Terry grabs the board. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Gets it down to single digits.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 15. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Gone 6. Of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Ruffin, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Fires from 18. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Bryant from deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried. Bryant's got 18 points in the game. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Driving in and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, brother, now, you got to save that for the All-Star weekend. Come on now.
53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Ruffin. That 3 off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. He drains the turnaround jump shot. And now a 12-point Wildcat lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here to check out the stats for Terry, coming off a terrific season. 5th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And he's so physical, so explosive. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he was a top 5 rebounder a season ago.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah. Rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will. And have taken control on the glass.
Oh! He misses the dunk. Getting a sweet 57% clipping. Go to number 2.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wildcats.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Bryant, beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Bryant's got 25 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Driving. Oh!
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
At 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Hall. Off target from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a nice shot by Bryant. He has 29.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Knocks down the three ball. Bryant's got 32 points in the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Terry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Nice shot by Terry.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant got 36.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
From deep three-point territory. No good. Shot missing. And the first half is now in the books. Wildcats lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Bryant throws it down hard!
Oh, he is a highlight reel.
unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Pollard.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Bryant looking it over. Going inside. Rebounded by Hall. Be one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Away team ball.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's Terry. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the wing, Bryant. Shot is good off the back rim. And in. Bryant's got 40 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And that one's good. And the Wildcat lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Terry. Right side, Bryant. And he uses the... glass on the layup. Bryant's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow. What a game. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Taken away. Stolen away. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Buries it from three-point range. Bryant's got 45 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. With the drive, and Bryant throws it down hard!
And coming in with intensity as if nothing could stop him.
And so George Karl decides